Welcome back, troglodytes, to the Trogly's Guitar Show. Now, this is one of my favorite gambles that you can do, because even if you lose, your customer is still really happy, and it gives you the peace of mind knowing your guitar is going to get there really fast. Now, if you're tuning in to this video to find out how to ship your guitar for free, this is not the video for that. However, by watching this video, you will find that there is a chance to ship anything, not just a guitar, anything, overnight for free through the US Post Office. Now, once again, this is not a guarantee. By doing this, you are spending more money to ship your item, so do this at your own risk. Okay, so a little bit of background here. If you watched this video I posted earlier this week of let's ship a $20,000 guitar, I overnighted this guitar. Usually when it comes to really high-end guitars, that's not even a question for me. I don't even worry about the cost. USPS is actually very reasonable on their overnight charges. So here's how this gamble works. USPS guarantees their overnight deliveries by a certain time. In most cases, this is by noon. However, depending on where you're shipping your package, sometimes it can be 3 p.m. and sometimes you can also pay $5 extra for an early 10:30 delivery time. So in order to throw your ball into the roulette wheel, you have to buy a guaranteed service express mail. Now, there are a few areas that USPS cannot get to overnight, and that really depends on where you're shipping from. The easiest way to find out if your service is going to be guaranteed overnight is to do a price estimate. We'll go here to Mail and Ship and take a look at Calculate a Price. So I'll pretend I'm shipping from Bryan, Ohio to 90210. This is someplace in California. I think there's a show named after that zip code. If you don't know, most guitar packages are around 25 pounds, and I always quote at 48, 15, 12 for the dimensions. Usually they're a little bit smaller or larger than that. So you can see in this case it says Priority Mail Express 2-day. That means it's a no-go. It's not worth the gamble. You might as well just send it regular priority mail. As you can see, there's quite a bit of a difference in price. Now I'm just going to run a quote running from me to Atlanta, Georgia, zip code 3031. Now make sure you have the date that you're actually going to be sending this, or else you'll get a false Express Mail 2-day message. So bingo, right here, Priority Mail Express 1 day. Now as you can see, Express Mail is much more expensive than Priority Mail, and it only gets there 1 to 2 days quicker. But here's where the gamble comes in. If you're not worried about spending an extra $100, even if you lose this gamble, you're still happy because your buyer's happy because they get the guitar the very next day. Now in this case, $100, that's quite a bit to gamble. So let's do one where it might make more sense. Now let's ship this one all the way out to Washington, across the country. Here's an example of when I think this gamble is really worth it. Going to Seattle, you can have the 10:30 a.m. delivery for $5 more. And look at this, the difference between regular priority rate is only about $55. I think this is definitely worth it at this point, because your regular priority mail rate would be $100 anyways, so you're basically getting the chance here to ship this guitar absolutely free. And fast. Okay, so now that you've purchased your Priority Mail Express 1-day postage, you just print it out, you put it on your guitar, take it to the post office, have them pick it up, do whatever you do, because no matter what, that package is guaranteed to be there by their specified delivery time the very next day. Now, I'm here to tell you, if you want a reliable overnight service, USPS is not the one. I would say my express mail packages are late 50% of the time or more. So here's an example of this $20,000 Les Paul that was late. Now this is my favorite type of being late. It's late by like 3 or 4 hours. This way your buyer still gets it overnight, but you get your postage back. So this package was sent on Monday the 19th overnight to the buyer, which was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday the 20th by 12 p.m. This is the big kicker right here, by 12 p.m. As you can see, this was not delivered until 3:52 p.m. So if you make it this far, great. All you have to do is prove your case to USPS and you get all your postage money back. So here's how you do this. Once again, you go to the USPS website, you log in, and you go to your activity history. Now, if you don't do as much shipping as I do, you might not have this many, but you're going to want to locate the one that was the failed express mail and click on View Details. As you can see, I paid $207.80 in order to overnight that guitar. So from here, you're going to want to click on this hyperlink transaction number. And then once you're on this page and you've verified that this is the failed express mail shipment, click on View Details. This is the page you are going to want to print out and take to your local post office. Yes, you can file for a service refund online, but I suggest you don't do it. It just takes way too long. It could take almost 2 to 4 weeks in order for you to get your refund. However, if you print this page out, take it to your post office, you can have that deposited into your bank account the very next day. If your package is late and being delivered the next day, you can't go in as soon as it's past noon. They have to have an actual delivered status before they can give you any type of refund. Now, due to the value of express mail shipments, they have to give you a postal money order as your refund, and then you have to take that to the bank in order to get it cashed. So I hope you troglodytes learned a little bit about this really fun gamble that I sometimes like to do. The only reason why I don't do this for absolutely every single guitar is because I hate it when I pay for express mail shipment and then the guy's not even home to get it. So it's like, I paid $150 when I could have paid $30 and the guy's not even there to get it. But what I really like about this gamble, if they are home anyways, is everybody wins. Worst case scenario, you spent about $100 more than you had to, but the guitar still got there at a very quick speed. And at the end of the day, that is what is most important. And I always like it when a buyer is happy with a surprise express mail shipment. So I hope you troglodytes enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you tomorrow on the next episode. Take care.